you know, 60K, 59K, maybe 54K, and then blip to 100K. Now, as more information is coming in, you know, with Japan, with India, I think still things are still coming. Let me know in the chat what you guys are sensing. I think Nora was there last night, like, you know, Japan stuff, Shiba Inu stuff, the stock markets. The New York Stock Exchange didn't even do anything at 9:30. So I thought I was gonna sell. It's just like this is me now learning mistake. I was like, wait, it was as low as 50, 49K. I should have bought into some. I think I got 20% in. But what I'm saying is this is the main thing, the last dip before 100K. So with that being said, we're in the red alert because what's gonna trigger it? That's a question. What will it trigger to 100K? And I went in the challenge today and I said, the domino effect of the fiat crashing is everything's gonna crash, right? Even gold, silver, stocks, cryptos, everything is crashing. Israel, how big of an impact is that? Israel, but something about Japan, India, post in the chat. Let me know what you guys are finding, or raise up your hands. What you guys are sensing as well. Kathy, I see that. We'll take that offline because I know I did that multiple times, but we'll take that offline because I want to focus on this one for now. What you guys are sensing and hearing, but the point is, this is the last dip. So here we go. Last dip. We don't know if it was 54, 53, 52, 50, and now we're at 49K. We're at 49K. But the question is, how long will this bottom last? Okay. So then I also said, I thought it was going to be a deep spike, like less than 50. And that's exactly what happened, right? We hit 7 days, that 49K right there, right? 49K, 3 a.m. Surprise, surprise. Actually, look at that. Even at 9:30, before New York Stock Exchange, I sensed it. I knew I said that, but as Mina said, wait till the New York Stock Exchange. But I said plan for both. I should have gotten 40% now. But I'm like, oops, we didn't get it. So now we're at 54K. But my concern is, not my worry, will something trigger and all of a sudden 60K, 65K, 100K, 70K, like, can something trigger where all of a sudden we're on our way to 100K? Because Manuel Johnson called the last dip. But this is the beauty of seeking the Lord. We don't know how long this dip is going to last, right? So I did suggest also there is an on-chain analytics of Glassnode. It is worth $10,000. I wasn't prepared for it. But if 100 plus of us was able to contribute $100, that would be great. So guys, if you guys can, I'm trying to get this in Glassnode, because if I can get that, I wasn't prepared, but if we can get this Glassnode indicators, it can help the Academy with on-chain analytics to say real-time information. Of course, we have this for a year. That's $10,000 one shot. It'd be good as a community if we can get that. I already have the advance. I want to get this, but it's billed yearly. I can sense it already saying, or just pay for it. You can afford it, but it's just something special when everybody contributes to it. But then that will give us, I think Nora already said yes. So thank you, Nora. Let me know, guys, even in the chat, if you guys can help out the $100 for us to reach this. $100, 100 people, $100. Is that right? Like, my math right? $100 times $100, 10,000. Look at that. $100. If you guys can contribute, support at minustech.ca. You know, we take cryptos. We'll probably get our Stripe stuff in here. We'll send it to you guys. Definitely want this, and then it'll help us. That's for a whole year. I'm gonna find a way to get this, but if you guys can help me speed that up by contributing, that would be great. So once again, this call, let me get some housekeeping items, is for this. In the meantime, let me get a few housekeeping items. Let me see here my slides. Yes, might as well here. A few items in my slides. So we are starting to okay, might as well call it the Minus Academy crypto AI virtual conference, I guess that's what we're gonna call it. So it's happening. We're already seeking out guest speakers, i.e. Manuel Johnson, Prophet Robin, Coach Don, special guests. So this is for Friday, August 16th, 12 p.m. ET to around 7 p.m. ET. And then, of course, Saturday, August 17th, 12 p.m. ET to 7 p.m. ET, subject to change. That's the guideline, but if Holy Spirit moves, it can go less, it can go more. Sorry, special guests we're contacting already. I love praise and worship. I want praise and worship. Guys, if you're a worship leader, you love to lead us into a worship or song, please email support@minustech.ca. That'll be great. I mean, that was my vision to three on Friday. It doesn't have to be long, not like crazy. 3 on Saturday, like 2 or 3 songs. I don't know, 6, 7 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on Holy Spirit moves. And then of course, special guests, but the main focus that I have in there is depending if we're still in the bear market, the three main strategies, which is the bear market strategy, sideways market strategy, and then the bull market strategy. I also will do like these workshops, right? A lot of hardware wallet, like let's just get it done. Hardware wallet, let's get it done all together. You probably want to purchase your definitely at least your Ledger and Trezor is what I'm aiming for. That's what I had in mind. What else? I don't know. I do want to give out awards, recognition. Guys, this is just our pre-event before the in-person Minus Academy conference on drum roll. Okay, pending 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So October 2nd. That's for Minus Bit and advanced members, and then 3, 4, 5 for everyone else, because we're a special invite to the Minus Bit and the advanced time with the guest speakers and myself. That's what we're planning for this, and this is going to be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Catch the fire. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, any question on this one, and then we're going to go to the questions. Any questions? Kathy, Nora, Dean, iPhone 2, Pam, Rita, Lori, Patricia, Anto, Tracy, Linda. No questions? No questions. Okay, if not, anybody excited on this? Wave your hands at me if you're excited. Excited on this. Guys, like, it's gonna be epic. We're gonna have I also said, like, we're gonna have like, guys, we can't have like similar to day zeros, right? Yesterday, healings took place yesterday in the prophetic words. Really cool type of situations. Okay, so with that being said, I think we got the next 15 minutes. I want to talk about this. How long will the bottom last? Okay. Nora's saying we could be millionaires by then. Yes, Nora. Overnight millionaires and billionaires. So I'm excited. Glad it's so close. Okay, so how long will this bottom last? Will this happen? The longer 50-50 code might last a good 12 hours. So 8 hours. This is my concern. I don't know if anybody else is hearing it, but like, is there something that's gonna cost 200,000? Because with that being said, I also said the 10%, right? So if you have 10% liquid, I mean, the suggestion is 20 to 40% is already in the market. Okay, we don't want to time the bottom, right? They're trying to time it. Guys, everything, I already got a lot of cryptos at 30% off yesterday, last night. I was supposed to get some today. After this call, I'm gonna get some before the crypto foundation call. Guys, if you have credit cards, 0%, guys, like the words here already. And then when I say 0%, like, I don't know, 1 month, 12 month, pray, ask Holy Spirit. Guys, if you have a HELOC, guys, what am I like? This is like there's some other strategies where, like this is productive borrowing. Guys, this is being done by the ultra net worth productive. This is being faithful what you have. If you have access to this, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? So that's one there. This is it. When is the 100K? When is the 100K? I mean, my rough estimation, I know what did Lori said, October. I think October, I guess. August, September, October. And then of course, when is the 300 to 500K? Is that November, December, January? Right? So let's be ready. Let's be ready. Obviously, we don't have it. We're gonna get better with the prophetics, with the on-chain analytics. That's why, guys, if you guys are okay with the $100, we get the on-chain analytics, turn that on Glassnodes. It will give us better tools. I think I covered it real quickly. Let me see if I can show it here. We don't need to record, team, so we can turn that off because we're already streaming, so we don't need to record. I think I said like there's some tools that we can help out that we can do in on-chain analytics. To do that, I think I put it in the support. So ChatGPT on-chain analytics, where is it? Drum roll. Leave that. Is it this one? Yeah, so a lot of on-chain analytics right here. I have access to it, but I need the real-time access to it. But like this gives us better tools. So, and then it's like, and we're learning it. Obviously, I'll probably put it on the advanced, but I'm just probably gonna showcase it to you guys. The really cool tools, known tools that will help. Like, I guess maybe I can flash it real quickly. Oops, supposed to show that. Hopefully, there's no keys. Where let me see here. So here we go, MVRV. So like here's some tools, and then if it's like near one, but unfortunately I only have, that's not good. Thursday, did it say Thursday? August 4th. No, August 4th. So the last thing I have is July 29th. So that's super behind. So I mean, it would be nice if I can get the newest one for that one. And these ones, like I think this one is up to realize cap hodl waves. If you see a lot of red, you know you're in the bottom because it's fresh money coming in. And of course, I think I only have August 4th. I don't have August 5th yet. Right. So a little bit of a day lag behind here. But look at that. See the red is about to grow here. So like, yeah, if you guys can help us get that 10K, $100 each, that'll be good. I'm already asking Azmina, we'll get there. SOPR, if this is negative. So this one we have Saturday. Look, we don't have Sunday. I mean, I'm just making a rough estimate. We're probably in the negative. So if it's negative, just like the COVID $5,000 mark, you saw how the orange is negative. If there's in the orange, it can signal us we're in the bottom. Really cool on-chain analytics. I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So same thing, COVID, this was in the negative. Unfortunately, I only have, what is this, Saturday, August 3. I wouldn't be surprised if it's here, but getting the real-time information of that. And then this is where we're showing you guys, we're gonna have indicators in the foundation, the array accelerator, and the advanced to help you guys, not to overwhelm you guys. But same thing right here. Look at that. Similar to the COVID. And this one is August 3, Saturday. So a lot of indicators showing us the potential bottoms. new tools that we're learning. Total supplies that's in profit. See the drop that's not in profit anymore. That's Saturday. We don't have the Sunday. It's already Monday. So guys, if you guys can help out with that one. So I think I'm done. So I think we mentioned this about a little bit yesterday. What's happening with Japan and Shiba Inu. Thank you, Nora, for bringing that up. How Japan has a big part to play in Shiba Inu. Really interesting, which will push Shiba Inu up. Right? I know Prophet Robin had that word of not liking Shiba Inu. Obviously, there's prophetic words that it's going to be a cent and even a dollar. Shiba burn, and this is where Shiba Inu. I sold the majority of that, the 64K. I think that has gone down. I bought some, I think. I know I did or I didn't. 30%. Did it go down 30%? Let me see. Well, quickly, Shiba Inu. Fear and Greed's now 31. We're at 54K. Shiba Inu. That's not it. Shiba, be careful. Shiba Inu. And 7 days, 21%. So like it's already recovered a little bit. See this? This is where on the 5th, in the morning was low, right? So this is where it's potentially going up. What else? Fiat. I'm curious if this is the domino for the fiat getting corrected, right? Bo Poli said fiat crash, bond crash, and then real estate flash crash. So is that now? But then Prophet Robin said the signal to cash out in cryptos is when the flash crash of real estate. I was talking to another person in Bethel, I think Sebastian Harris, and he said his prophets are seeing a crash of real estate. So the question is the flash in real estate, is that on here or is it here? For me, I sense here because I don't think this is the high. This is not even that high. I believe the flash of the real estate here. So if we go backwards, this is the flash crash of real estate. This is bonds are gone, fiat are gone. I don't think this is going to be more like a slow domino, for me. Slow domino. Okay. I don't know if Jesse's in this call. But silver and gold, that's taking a hit, which is funny. I just might as well look at it. Silver price, gold price. Because of the uncertainty of what's happening, I'm not a silver gold expert. Yeah, 4%. 1 month, 1 hour, 1 day. Yeah, it went down 27, 4%, 5%. Uncertainty in the world. Same thing as gold. I'm not the expert on that one. It went down type of situation. What else? Crypto bull market to 100K, right? Is it this month? Is it September, October? Let's be ready. This bull run could be 1 month, longest one, or September, October. We don't know. Silver is to be used during the famine. Okay, Lori is saying silver is to be used during the famine. Let me get to you on that, Lori. Let me just finish this up. December 2nd peak, 3 months is September. Guys, I'm not the expert. I'm trying to be. Like we're trying to use everything here that we're learning. 100K, is it 1 month, 2 months? And then of course we said the conference is October. I did cover a little bit of Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, how review Dogecoin is created with Bitcoin code. So no metaverse, NFTs, dApps, decentralized apps, decentralized DEX, fancy stuff of Ethereum. Shiba Inu can do all of that. Okay. And I did cover a little bit of how Central African Republic and El Salvador's legal tender is Bitcoin. The question is for Japan to recover, will they change their legal tender to some kind of new crypto? And I think I'm ending with that. So what's the point of this call? Just guys, like this is where we're at. And then of course, let me know what you guys are seeing so far. Obviously the new Israel stuff that's happening. Stock markets, is this Is this the stock market crash that's been predicted? I think so. Actually, let's look at it. NYC. Right, like what's going on in the New York Stock Exchange. I don't know. It didn't even take any hit. I don't think it took a hit. 2% compared to Japanese stock market. So I think it held its ground, in my opinion. Stock market. Biggest one-day drop in 1987. So that one dropped. Someone gave me the link yesterday. I apologize. I should have saved it. Down 12.5. Okay, double digits. There you go. Okay, guys, team, we don't need to record, please. 12%. There you go. That's huge for stock markets. New York Stock Exchange, like, whoop, will they recover, right? So, okay, I'm opening up the floor, but let me see here. Lori, go ahead, Lori. You mentioned silver is to be used during the famine. Strong correction will happen, not an actual crash per manual. Go ahead, Lori. I'm asking to unmute. I don't know if you can unmute, and then I'll go to Dean after.
Oh, I didn't really want to say anything.
No, don't worry, don't worry. I like love to see your thoughts. I'm curious what it meant by silver is to use during the famine.
Well, I don't know. None of us really know what's going to happen. But I heard some time ago that if we need barter, that silver will be the barter material that when the fiat, goes away. That's what I heard. It could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people have said a lot of different things, but it's like,
well said, well said. Obviously, okay, so remember there's also Visa, MasterCard, American Express. There's also PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. Okay, so for me, something like that is silver, like silver only or precious metal only approach is like internet's gone. Does that make sense? Lori, like, remember, we still, like, I work for American Express. I work with people with a MasterCard and Visa. That's fiat unrelated. It's kind of decoupled. Does that make sense? Because they're not touching bank. It's like we got money. Like, does that make sense? So like I remember when I used to work for American Express back then, Britney Spears had this black card, whatever. It's a card where it's unlimited, right? So it's unlimited everything. So for me, in my opinion, MasterCard, credit cards is in a separate network. Does that make sense, Lori?
Yeah, sure.
And then let's go with PayPal. PayPal now has a blockchain. Okay. Right? PayPal USD, Cash App, Zelle, same thing, similar. Western Union, they have these own separate network. So for me, maybe silver is more on like, Tomi Ariyomi's we only have 5 years kind of approach, EMPs, internets, right? So, and then of course your other statement, strong correction will happen, not an actual crash per Manuel. So Manuel's word was he saw a surfboard dip and then up, 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 right? For me, he didn't even say crash. So
that's
dip.
stock market.
Yeah, go ahead, Lori.
No, that was just stock market. I heard that a while back too. Not
the stock market.
Not the crypto, the stock.
Oh, okay. So like this is interesting now, right? So you're right. So like, so I believe we're in the dip of the crypto, right? Because when he said dip, that was at 64,000. Okay, 64 to 59. No, 64 to 49 is 20%. Let me do that math again. Okay, we went, and I just want to double check that I did see what I saw. Okay, so if we go to CoinMarketCap, Manuel Johnson gave that prophetic word 7 days, July 31st, nighttime. July 31st, nighttime, 64K, right? Around 64K right here. He gave the prophetic word here. We went as low as 49. Calculator. 64 divided by 49. 30%. Is that right? 30%. That was a 30% drop. Right? Is that right? 30% drop from the 64K. Am I reading that right? So 64K, let's use ChatGPT. um, Bitcoin dropped from 64K to 49K. How much percentage drop is that? Isn't it 30%? 23%. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing the math wrong. So 23%. That's a dip. That looks like a crash. That looks like a dip. Like 60. I believe the dip is here, right? I need to listen to it again. Like I don't think he said the way he said we were there a long time. The high. I don't think he even said 100K high. He said the high up, 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 up. We were there for a while. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, when you guys heard that in the 31st, he didn't say the dip is long there. So the question is there something? That's why I'm having this call to say, is there something that's going to make this go like past 60, 70, 80 on our way to 100 slowly, like all of a sudden, okay, Japan is going to adopt cryptos, Shiba Inu, because they want to fix their market, their economy. And then all the bricks are all taking crypto, 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 crypto. So that's why I had this call, right? So Lori, and now, so Lori, are you still there, Lori? Sorry, let me unmute you again. I think, or you can
And
unmute yourself. So Lori, you mentioned Manuel Johnson gave a word for stocks.
I thought it might have been him or it's someone related to him.
Okay.
That whole group of people. I recall because people were afraid of a crash, and I heard one of them say, strong correction, a pretty good correction, but not a
Correct. Not a crash. Correct. And my mentor Pedro Deo and Rami said, stocks is way due for a correction. But that's why even though this one is crazy, 12%, right? S&P, okay, the NYSE charts. So like I'm surprised. I don't think the maybe we can go trading view. Let's see. We're already using trading view. Okay, let's go here. NYSE. Am I doing this right? I'm like, I don't even know how to do it. I don't think the New York Stock Exchange took a hit, right? I was shocked. So I was like, okay, is it gonna go down double digit? It didn't, right? 2%. They were able to beautifully recover. So, I thought this is gonna hit the 10%. It's not too bad, 2-3%. So with that being said, it's like, okay, this dip. Let's look at different scenarios. So stock market correction, right? The biggest is NYSE. Let's just use ChatGPT, guys. On the table, give me all the stock market volumes from New York, Japan, India, China, all in a table. Okay, so I'm like the market volumes. How big are these markets? I'm assuming this New York Stock Exchange is the biggest. Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, 1 billion shares. Sorry, I should have said in USD. In USD and order by USD descending. So what am I trying to get to? I'm trying to say, okay, I'm pretty sure New York Stock Exchange is the biggest, or I could be wrong. Ride the wave. Yes, Lori. Okay, so here we go. New York Stock Exchange. There you go. So New York Stock Exchange is 231 daily trading volume. China's second biggest, Japan was just 35 billion. So it didn't really affect New York. So this long awaited stock market crash, I mean, oops, so people want to join, where stock market crash correction USC. I don't know, like, is this related to the fiat correction? I believe so, right? I believe it's so. So like I think we have to treat this as two separate things. Two separate things, right? Keep the stocks, in this case, Japanese, unless it touches the US Japanese stocks on its own thing. But like, is that even, I don't even know if that's related to the crypto things, right? Because guys, look at this. Are you kidding me? 35 billion? That's nothing. That's nothing trading volume. Like, are you kidding me? Look at, I mean, you want trading volume, okay, 241 billion cryptos. Okay, right? So what did I say here? Okay, the 35 billion of Japan is nothing to the 241 billion of cryptos, right? Trading volume in 24 hours, right? 250, obviously a lot of action in cryptos. So it shook it. But like what I'm trying to say is, but now I thought this was like boop, 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 everything's gonna drop. Japan, India, China, the New York Stock Exchange. That didn't happen. And now that we're processing this together, I believe to treat it two separate things. The stock market correction, I believe, is related to the fiat, and I believe this is more in Q4, right? So that's why I want to treat it as two separate things. So with that being said, this dip reason, I still don't know what it is. Israel, I don't think so. I don't think so. I still feel like it's manipulation. Like people can't put a finger on it. Guys, let me show you what I did in my Facebook. If you guys want to employ this strategy, guys, I super hardcore strategy. I unfollowed everything except for crypto related. So I don't advise this to the faint of heart. So I just want to see what's going on, but what everybody's saying about cryptos. So that's what I did. Okay, so what's happening on crypto? So it's like everything's just crypto related type of situation, right? So here's Lark 35 reach all-time high, then it took just 25 days to drop 27. Okay, so he's saying he dropped 27%. I was wrong, right? 35 years, I agree to this. 35 years to reach a new all-time high 27. It's harder for a correction, right? Because now the 27 loss is crazy. So, but this, I believe, this is an isolated event in Japan. I don't think New York Stock Exchange, I thought was going to get affected at 9:30 this morning, was unfazed, untouched, not 27%, but 2 or 3%, which is amazing, interesting. That coin shall rise, but this is where some certain things that I have here. So I want to see what's happening in the crypto market. Okay. Look at that. So the crypto wick, the moon. So that's what I did. Sell or buy the dip. But we have the prophetic word. That's what I said. Like Manuel Johnson said, Lori, he said he saw a wave, he saw a dip, then up, 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 up. And then he says, and then stayed long there. I don't think he said the dip was long, right? The dip stayed long. Let's go there. Chat GPT this baby. So we can chat GPT the transcript. Right? So more and more of you guys will learn. Let's go to Manuel Johnson's word. Okay, going a little bit over time. Okay, live 4 days ago, August. Okay, here's a trick. We go show transcript, highlight all of this. Oops. Highlight all of this. Okay. summarize this for me. Did Manuel Johnson mention how long the dip will last? Right. I just fed ChatGPT the whole transcript. Okay. Emphasizes staying positive, trusting God's plan. He mentions technical issues from previous sessions. Okay, that's fine. Biblical times, core message, prayer and praise, support for veterans, prophetic message, Donald Trump. Cryptos, describing a wave pattern where the value dips and then rises significantly. He advised patience and warns against emotional decisions in investments. Right, so let's go here. Regarding the dip, he did not specify how long it lasts. He did advise people to ride it out. Okay, so now we have to prepare for the top. Like I don't think he said 100K. Did he mention top price or low price for the wave, crypto wave? I don't think he did. He didn't say any of that. I'm going with the last word of the 100,000. So that's why you got to put all these pieces into place. He didn't say the low. The pattern with a dip down followed by significant rise up, would reach a high point and stay there for a while. Sideways market, okay, i.e. day trading, be ready. So that's why I don't think this is gonna be that long. And then last night, when we were there, Nora, I felt like, oh, is this gonna be crazy? New York Stock Exchange, fiat crashing. I'm like, nope, this is an isolated event to Japan. Something is going to trigger this 100,000. And if I'm like 100,000, how fast can this 100,000 go? Man, it's gonna be exciting. That's all I gotta say. But my concern is like that's what I'm trying to get the on-chain analytics. It's like I think like it's already recovering. Like I feel like that's it. That 49K, we missed it. We're at 53. The fear and greed, right? Fear and greed index. That's it. We're already at above 25. We're at 26 now. Something is going to trigger the 100K. I think it's any time now. Is it in the next 12, 24 hours, the next day? I don't think it's less. I don't think it's more than 3 days. I don't know. I'm sensing something is going to trigger it. And I don't know. So stay there. Okay. So that's a trick, guys, to feed your ChatGPT. So let me go to Dean. Hey, Dean. Anto, yes, silver and golden down too. So obviously panic. Can you get more color of the flash crash from Bethel people and timing if it's the 100K? So Dean, it wasn't a Bethel person. I think it was Sebastian Harris. He was just in Bethel. His prophets prophesied the real estate crash, right? When I was talking to him, and he says, "Hey, yep, we're hearing a real estate crash as well." So if we go back, so before Bull Pony, all Prophet Robin, September, October last year. Irwin, I saw 50-90% crash. Houses $10,000 to $15,000 buying it straight. It's probably like $100,000 home. Will signal the crypto peak. Okay, is this the 100,000? I don't think so. And then of course, when I was talking to Sebastian, he said, yes, we're also sensing for months now of a house market flash crash, right? Does that make sense, Dean? Are you still here, Dean? Yes, you're still here, Dean. Let me see if I can converse with you, Dean. Hey, Dean, are you there?
Yep.
Yeah,
I am. Can you hear me?
yeah. So that's more on it. Just it wasn't really Bethel. It was a guest of Bethel. Sebastian Harris, they're Australian. I think they have a movement with Benji. That's more of the flash crash was more. Does that explain it? Not sure what you were asking here. Can you get more color? I guess more information.
Yeah, color. Yeah, more information. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if it's going to run up, I'm just kind of basing off that 100, and then go to crypto gold for myself, and then wait for the shaking to happen, and then go back in, and then I'll apply that kind of seeing if it's 400 or 500 wherever we're at, but the real estate issues. But that makes sense. At first I was a little, I didn't understand, but we're good now.
Yeah. So that real estate flash crash could be December, could be January. We're preparing ourselves, as me and I. And of course, some strategies is if you have multiple homes, sell them, like, or like HELOCs. But like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. I want to stress this. There's never like this opportunity ever in history, right? When I say this is the only time like fiat getting corrected, bonds crashing, crashing. Like these moments is really positioning yourself, and now real estate is being involved. I think that's the last leg. The real estate is the last leg. This is the last celebration. We're gonna highlight this in August 16, August 17, as well as October in preparation for that one, Dean. So okay.
So Erwin, that would mean you'd have a pretty short bull run, after the shaking of 100 if it runs up and in January.
Correct.
I was thinking,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
So at that point, are you you would go to you would sell all your cryptos then?
Knowing Asmina, I'm gonna go for 100%. She's gonna push me to 50, and hopefully the prophetic will push us to the 75, 95. But if I was to do $4.56 million 2018 all over again, it's wisdom to know we're gonna go to a crypto winter. Does that make sense? And if Prophet Robin said the signal of the high is the flash crash of crypto, what comes up must come down. So like, okay, when it comes there, sideways market of 300, half a million, right? But like, okay, if I'm gonna go there and I know real estate's gonna flash crash, that means it's gonna get corrected 50 to 90%. I'm gonna ride the real estate wave. Does that make sense? The last leg is the real estate wave. And then the question is that 300, half a million, is that a sideways market? Most likely it is, right? So 2018, when my portfolio became $1 million, $3 million, $4.56 million, that was October, November, December, January. And then we were on our way to a crypto winter, right? It had to get corrected. So the 2024, 2025, that's where I'm positioning that currently right now. And then of course, when I see things on chain analytics, the prophetic, let's see what happened. But guys, I'm telling the whole academy, position yourself for the real estate wave, right? 50 to 90%. That's crazy, right? Position to yourself, buy a home, buy multiple homes, streams of income in homes, type of situation, right? Asmin and I were like believing for 144 to 288 properties all around the world in faith. We're like, we want to position ourselves to buy all around the world, not just in US and Canada, but all around the world type of situation. And why do I say 288? Like for me, high level, I'm like, I want to buy 144 twice, sell half of it, the 50, 90%, buy it at the discount of 50 to 90%, and then sell it when it recovers at the 208, 100, half of it, 144, and then keep the 144 all around the world in faith, guys. I'm not boasting myself, boasting the Lord in dreaming. Does that make sense, Dean? And I don't know if Kathy wants to come alongside that.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that. Erwin, are you gonna, as there's been a lot of talk, at least with Bitcoin, to hold on to it no matter what. That was kind of my theory too with the top four. You buy it so cheap with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. But I don't know if you agree with that.
So when you say hold on to it no matter what, in what context?
In the sense that the crypto winter's coming, you're going to hodl. You're going to hold those four, sell all the rest.
Oh, so you're talking about long term now. You're talking about November, December, or the second peak, right?
Yeah.
I mean, since 10 years I'm doing this, Dean, it's always higher highs, higher lows. It has to get corrected, right? So crypto winter means the prices are going to go down, right? So with that being said, this is not my first rodeo. It's going to be a hot price. That's why 300, half a million, whatever that is, it's too hot like that. Okay, do we go sideways market? But for me, if I'm going to hear crypto peak and flash crash of real estate, I'm going to ride the real estate wave now, right? So like, obviously diversification protects the wealth, right? Like this is where you want to buy the asset class. This is a conversation later on where you want to buy paper assets, commodities, collectibles is one of them, real estate, businesses. So you want to diversify to protect the wealth. But there's that one last leg for now that I'm talking to you about it, Dean. If we heard the word 50 to 90% flash crash, Profit Robin last year, Bull Pony calling that, and now Sebastian and his profits, I believe that's still focus and concentration grows the wealth. So now it's a focus strategy with we're doing cryptos, we're doing then real estate, and then now diversify. Does that make sense? So like for me, focus cryptos, focus real estate, and then after that real estate leg, until I get a new prophetic word, then diversify, sell to buy into all the 5 asset classes. Does that make sense, Dean? Which includes cryptos.
Yeah.
So now the question is, now let's zero in diversification cryptos. Am I going to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana for long term? I have to consult with my wife, but immediately for me, what comes up must come down. So for me, I know like so many multiple times this happens where Bitcoin was at 49K. I've seen this, Dean, $5,000 Bitcoin, Bitcoin at $2,000. It's like there's always these crash. It's gonna happen, and everyone's gonna say, "Aren't you saying this, Dean?" It's like, "Oh my gosh, I wish I didn't buy cryptos. I wish I had 10% liquid." Aren't you saying that? Like, this is where you have like it's gonna come down. It will come down, like because like there's
Yeah,
gonna
but your
yeah.
new highs will not be the same as the the new low on a Bitcoin or Ethereum in the sense of, so say Bitcoin runs up to 300,000. Well, the
Yeah.
the low, it's not going to come back to 50,000. Probably.
So that's the price discovery. What is the new low? So by the way, $60,000, it can crash there, right? So remember when I got it 20,000 or 25, I was like, oh, this will never go down. It went as low as 2,000. All right, the 64K mark, that it went 64K 2021, 2022. It went as low as 5,000, and then it went as low as 15,000. So the 300 to half a million, 50K is not far-fetched, Dean. Does that make sense? Like something can cause it to go 50K. If not that low, something way lower than 300 and half a million. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's why like what comes up must come down type of situation. The question is the price discovery of what is the new higher low, right? Is it for sure it's not 300 or half a million, it's lower than that. The question is it less than 100,000?
Yeah, but with the real estate, the only other issue I have concerns with is the dollar. The dollar is going to take a hit. And so if you go into, out of crypto, or if you were to sell everything into dollars, and then the dollar's, taking a hit as well as, the real estate.
So remember the sequence is fiat crash, bond crash, real estate crash. When real estate crashed, fiat already crashed.
Okay.
Remember? That's the sequence. So when the real estate crashed, fiat already crashed. So that means the peak of our cryptos has gone so high. When we get into real estate, it's like the fiat already crashed. The value of fiat already crashed.
Okay. Understood.
And that's why and then the flash crash of real estate, the value of homes globally around the world can go 50 to 90% cheaper. Shouldn't we buy a lot of real estate? Sorry, forgive my French, like a buttload of real estate. And that's the last focus prophetic strategy that we're doing. And then until I get another word, now diversify to the 5 asset classes to say, okay, now I'm diversifying businesses, real estate, paper assets, commodities, cryptos, collectibles, 6 asset classes.
Yep. Okay.
And then rinse and repeat, Dean. We're going to be like, is this the bottom of cryptos before we go to high, right? So now we employ bear market strategy. So the bear market strategy is diversification to all wealth, right? I'm giving you guys a preview of August 16, 17. But then the moment we hit that bottom, we're going to bull market strategy, we turn on crypto trading, AI trading. We're trading, so making income in crypto. When we go sideways market, we turn on crypto trading, we're making money. When we go to bear market, we're gonna jump to the other asset classes, waiting this bear market start, and then rinse and repeat, right? That's why Azmina's prophetic word, we had better revelation of what it meant. When she heard RBC, Rainbow Bitcoin Chart, Rainbow Currency, buy crypto, sell crypto, buy dip. When she heard the 4,000, we're leaning towards more of the 4,000 references to the feeding of the 4,000, where this is the multiplication strategy. And then you rinse and repeat. That's all we're doing since 2009. That's the strategy. You buy crypto, you sell crypto, you buy dip, and you rinse and repeat. You buy crypto, you sell crypto, you buy the dip, you rinse and repeat. But now with the fresh revelation of Minus Academy, we're employing 3 strategies, Dean, and everyone in this call. We just have to master buy crypto. That means when do you buy crypto? You can buy cryptos when it's a sideways market. Actually, you can buy cryptos on all the markets, right? DCAing. But now we're employing 3 strategies. The sideways and the bull market strategies are money making strategies into day trading cryptos with actual manual day trading and AI bot trading. Does that make sense? The bear market strategy, we don't know, but right now we employed it, right? Which is, I said the first strategy I introduced was, hey guys, make sure you sell 10% if you're foundation, accelerator if you're 20%, and if you're advanced, 30%, right? So I sold a lot of cryptos. If you guys didn't heed that word, guys, that's what I said, right? If you guys got it, you got it. If you didn't, make sure you plan the next one. When we get another, there's a dip word, that's a bear market strategy. Menno Johnson's epic. Like, we're at 49K Bitcoin, right? I sold 64K, a lot of my cryptos, right? A lot of it, like a lot of my Shiba Inu, XRP, PolyX, Mobile Coin. I didn't get into the Jupiter and the Saga, but now I'm buying in. I'm starting buying in. I just got everything at a 30% discount. This is 30%, but this is a double whammy, Dean. I got 30%, and then when it goes back up, another 30%. I just made 60%, and then when that goes up, that compounds to not just 60%, that compounds to 100 to 180 to so on, 30, 60, 90x. Does that make sense? This is learning the bear market strategy. Does that make sense, Dean? So, I don't know if I answered the question. What was your question? So, like, your question was, that was in the tail end. What is the strat? Repeat your question, Dean. I don't know if I got it. Sorry, Dean. Hopefully that helps. Are you still there, Dean? Let me see if I can mute you. Or am I talking to myself? My mic is on. Let me know, Dean. Did I lose you? I think I lost you. Okay. Okay, Linda, I just met with a realtor this morning to sell a parcel of land. Real estate crashing. Maybe I should wait to sell. Opinions. Linda, selling a land, I would sell now. I would sell now because, so have a plan, right? Okay, why are you selling? Linda, let me look at you. Linda, can I ask them you? So Linda, can you unmute?
Yes.
Linda, what's the purpose of selling the land?
Freedom.
Freedom meaning freedom.
We owe the bank, and I'm entangled in a business partnership, and I want out. And in order to set, my father's 96 and he is on the land, but the bank owns it. And if something happens to my dad, we lose the land because the business is on shaky legs. If I sell this parcel of land, I can pay off the bank, secure my father's property, close down the business, and maybe even leave New Mexico.
And you're in a profit, of course, right?
Wouldn't that be great?
No, I mean, like, you're selling at a profit. You're not selling at a loss.
I don't even know. I just met with the realtor this morning. I know what we purchased the property for.
Yeah.
I'd love to see us double that, but it's a strange property. It's manufactured homes. It's blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. Yeah, it's just.
I pray for favor that the price will be up. Obviously, if we're targeting November, December, so same thing, everything you're learning here, Linda, for crypto journey, set goals, right? Your entry strategy, your exit strategy. when I sold my home, I bought it for 275, I sold it for $500,000. A multimillionaire friend of mine back then said, Erwin, if you're going to sell an asset, you better replace that with something similar or better, right? So that was my intention. I sold the house because I wanted to get more cryptos. So Linda, I don't know, there's other factors in here, but real quickly,
Yes.
if the real estate's going to crash at 50 to 90%, and you need to get another home, like, okay, are you going to rent? All right. So put all these things to place. My suggestion is write it down, time box it,
Yeah.
pray it through. And if you want one-on-one with me or one of my coaches, we're not a real estate expert, but if it's crypto
No.
related, I'm
It's not my
assuming you
home.
have some
It's
left
extra
over.
land.
I'm assuming you'll probably have some for cryptos too. Or
For-
no, hopefully.
Francis, it's a 3-person business and we need to pay the bank. So worst case scenario, which I don't believe in, we get enough to pay off the bank, which means I can end the business relationship and do other things. Again,
Yeah.
freedom. It's not my home that's for sale. It's not my father's home. It's not even my business partner's home. It's a parcel of land that we all 3 own. But
Yeah.
selling it means doors open. Selling it
I
for
mean,
a whole
no,
lot means big doors open on little hinges, right?
yeah. So no brainer. I mean, real quickly, if you're hearing the housing market's gonna crash by 3 credible sources, I mean, that's a no brainer within this year. That's potentially 6 months, August, September, October, November, December, literally November, December, literally in 5 to 6 months, you can buy back in at 50 to 90% discount. And then not only that, use the money to make more mina. Does that make sense, Linda? So that's like my
Yeah.
first initial answer. No brainer there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Nora. Okay, we got 1 minute. We are fighting system doesn't want people to be wealthy. Yes, they run the fake stock market. God will intervene. I heard Indian market was affected along with Japan. Kathy, what do you see about real estate? So Indian market, I thought it was affected. I saw that also in Facebook. Let's chat GPT it. Let's go here. Browse the internet. Did India stock market get affected with Japan crash? I heard that too, but for me, same thing, Lori. I mean, for me, it's like I think this is an isolated event. It didn't even touch the New York Stock Exchange. So, what percentage? What percentage? I have no idea what points are. 800 points. Oh, I'm gonna get an internal error. I mean, I don't think that's a lot. 1.57. So no problem, Dean. All right, I think we're all done. Don't really take advantage of desperation. Do your homework. Yes, get true value. Thank you, Dean. All right, guys, I think I'm done. So, guys, red alert. Red alert. It is red alert. I'm gonna go the same message in the 3:45 call, 4 o'clock call. I really sense that the 100K, there's something that's gonna trigger it to go shoot up. I don't think Manuel Johnson said the dip is going to be long. So with that being said, fish taco. So with that being said, ride out the wave. We're about to ride the wave. So that's what I said. The Academy is in red alert. The fear and greed is already recovering. Like we're good. I don't think it's crashing anymore to 50. Like I'm gonna ask Asmina, ask Holy Spirit. I think I still have 80% because I only got in 20%. I might start buying back in here and there. And of course, that's why I have a plan. I'm gonna go right now because like nighttime, so I'll probably buy in, but like because like if this starts getting, I'm ready to go 100%. If like all of a sudden I have 55, like okay, what is the trigger point for me? 55K. There should be like some strong, there you go, thank you, Holy Spirit, some support levels here. Where is the support, the next numbers, right? So like okay, the 58 that was here, 56, 55, strong support levels, right? 59. When those things are being breached, I'm like, hey guys, make sure you're in the market. I think we're about to go into 100K because Manuel Johnson said dip, right? So when he said dip, whoops, all this fancy things, dip. I don't think it's like double dip. This was a 23% dip. And if this is already gonna sideways here, I don't think it's even a sideways. Like when he said dip, it's like like wave, like when I hear wave or surfing, it's like down then up. Like I don't think it's like he didn't say dip sideways then bull or wave. He didn't say dip, then it stays there and then it goes up. He said dip, then up, 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 up. So is this the up, 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 up? Okay, so key numbers. There you go. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the wisdom. Key numbers to watch out for is drum roll. There should be a big support at 55, right? So 55 and 59. So those are the key numbers. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. So key resistance is 55K, right? Red alert. So like for me, if 55K gets hit, I'll probably get in, make sure I'm 50% in. And if 59K for sure gets hit, I'm probably like 75% to 90% in from the 4K profits. And what am I trying to say? Like the word is dip, then up, 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 up. Not dip sideways, then up, 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 up. He said dip, then up, 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 up. So that means like dip and then up. Something is gonna trigger this 100K. Okay. Did he say paddle? No, I say paddle. Can you explain how to give to assist you? Rita, please just email support@minustech.ca. Guys, if support, it doesn't have to be 100. Whatever you can give, guys. Email support@minustech.ca if you want to give, whether it's Stripe or cryptos. The Lord will find a way to get that 10K on-chain analytics, I believe, type of situation. Okay. All right, guys. So as I close, please mark this in your calendar. We'll probably start getting some RSVPs for the August 16, 17, and mark your calendars for the October 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, I think I'm done. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later in the Foundations